And welcome to another edition of ELAC Sports Scene, this time coming out to Cerritos College, the site of the state tournament. And now it's the men's turn to come up on the court and go for the title here as they take on the Saddleback College team here. It's going to be a great matchup. Number 1 seed versus number 2 seed. And we couldn't ask for a better matchup here today on a championship Sunday, the Final Four. This is it, the final day, and the men's final coming up to you in just a moment. This is ELAC Sports' coverage of the ELAC College men's team in action as they get ready to take the floor now against Saddleback. We'll be back with the tip-off in a moment.
At 6 foot, the sophomore Westchester, 2, Gerard Primus. At 6 foot 2, the sophomore Progressive Christian Academy, 3, Marcus Romaine. At 6 foot 5, the sophomore Arroyo, 33, Rio Gomez. At 6 foot 7, the freshman of Village Christian, 35, Marquis Salmon. Darren Fresh, Chad Porky, Jason Weatherall, Alden Barnett, Bernardo Fitzgonzalez. They come in at 32 and 2. They are the Saddleback College Gauchos. At 6 foot 3, the sophomore Rachel Verde. Number 10, Andrew Ortiz. At 6 foot, the freshman of Anthony Ariel. At 6 foot 4, he's a freshman out of Tesoro, 25, Dusty Baker. At 6 foot 6, and a sophomore out of West Tonka High School, Minnesota, 31, Colin Wilson. At 7 foot, he's a sophomore, 42, Connor Cooper. The head coach is a Reynolds assistant scout, TJ Whipple, Terry Webster, Daryl Brown. Officials for tonight's game, carrying Eve, Juan Morale, Grace Brazelton.
And here we go, ready to start the men's final. March Madness is here. ELAC College and Saddleback are here, and they will be the two teams battling it out for the right to claim the state championship here for the Triple CAA or 3CAA, the California Community College Athletic Association's state champion. Here we go, the ELAC College Huskies in green with gray and trim, gray numbers and black trim against the Saddleback Gauchos in white, gold numbers and black trim. And quickly, the Saddleback College Gauchos take possession. Connor Clifford, the big 7-footer from Ocean View High School, Ocean View, California, gets called for a turnover on travel. Here we go now. There's Marcus Romaine, number 3, over to number 2, Gerard Primus. And there's a whistle. And it's going to be away from the ball. They're calling it on. Okay, number 10 takes the first foul here. Andrew Bornis for Saddleback. Starting lineups, Cardenas, number 1, Primus, number 2, Romaine, 3. Shot taken, no good. Rebound. The big 7-footer hauls it in. We'll get you the starting lineups here for the Saddleback Gauchos, coached by Andy Ground. That's number 11 with the ball. That is Malik Haynes. Up on top it goes to 31, Host. Back on the wing to Host. Across court it comes here to number 10. Takes a 3-pointer, no good. Tapped up, no good. Rebound comes down to Romaine. No score, just underway here. 19 minutes left, 1 minute transpired. 35 takes a 3-pointer, and he's in the book now. Marquis Salmon. First points of the game. 3-point shot, 3-0 the Huskies. Head coach John Mosley. John Mosley coming in with a 20. Let's call it a 22-10 record. They were the number 2 seed here in the tournament. They upset Long Beach on Friday. We'll check. We're going to get the opponents here in a moment. We'll give you those scores as they led up to this moment here in the tournament. Okay, ELAC College, dribble drive. There goes Salmon. Pass it over to Mike Cardenas. 3-pointers, good. 2 3-pointers give the Huskies a quick lead here, 6-0. First time ever in the state championship for the East LA College Huskies. Significant moves and progress here, initiated by head coach John Mosley. They're going to call travel on the big man. Game officials Danny Yee, Juan Corral, and Maurice Brazelton. Timeout's going to be taken on the floor here with the score 6-0, 18:07 left. This is East LA Sports Team's coverage of East LA College Huskies. Here we go now. Romaine calling out the play here for the Huskies. Around the screen by Salmon. Down the middle goes Romaine, and they're going to say last touch by the Gauchos. Ball out of bounds to the Huskies underneath their own basket. And we're giving you number 35, Salmon, number 33, Primitimo Gomez. Number 3, Romaine, number 2, Primus, and number 1, Cardenas. Gomez controls it. Over here goes to Romaine, stops, dumps it inside to Salmon. Around a pick, here comes Romaine for a jump shot. It's going to be short, barely hits the rim. Quickly up with it is Malik Haynes. Oh, passes it. He got up in the air and didn't know what to do with it, threw it away. Oh, beautiful attempt there. No foul. The referee's letting him play. The last shot was taken by Primus. Here's Haynes quickly. The other way. Oh, there's the big man. First dunk of the game. And it goes to Connor Clifford. Potentially, according to his head coach Andy Ground of California Junior College Player of the Year. Oh, three-pointer. Comes right back to you. Jerron Primus. 3 3-pointers add up to 9 points for the Huskies. 16:55 left in the first half. This is it for all the marbles, for all of the glory and the recognition for the state championship. Oh, Primus is going to draw a foul. No, check that. Marcus Romaine. Marcus Romaine going hard to the hoop. And he's going to draw the foul. He'll go to the line shooting 2 free throws here. 9-2 in favor of the East LA College Huskies. Oh, short on his first attempt. And there's the second. Even numbers now, 10-2. Here comes Malik Haynes. Man-to-man coverage by the Huskies. Up on top it goes to Holst. He gives it back over to Haynes. Haynes looking up on top. There's Dusty Baker. Dumps it into the big 7-footer. Puts up a jump hook. No good. Ball tapped out of bounds by number 31. That was Colin Holst. Ball awarded to the East LA College Huskies. And we stand corrected on that previous comment that they beat Long Beach. That was a week prior to get into the tournament, to continue on in the state tournament, 4th round victory. Now, last Friday, they beat Merritt College out of Oakland. And that brings us to this game right here. Salmon dribbles in, then decides to come back out. Over here it comes to Primus. Another 3-pointer, short. Holst with the rebound. Over here it comes quickly. Haynes gives it to his teammate underneath. That was Barnes. And Coach Mosley wants to call a timeout and regroup his forces. And we'll take a break here with the score on the floor. It's 10-4 in favor of the Huskies. Be right back. And time to go back to the action. Here comes Romaine into the front court, around a pick. Here comes to Cardenas, over to Primus. Guard play here with Coach Mosley and the Huskies. The 3-guard formation. Oh, Romaine is going to get called for traveling. Ball out of bounds to the Gauchos, deep in their own backcourt. At guards, number 11, again, Malik Haynes. Number 10, Andrew Barnes. Over to Dusty Baker, 6'4" forward on the wing. Haynes stops, picked up. Barnes goes for 3-pointer. Oh, good. Score now reached 10-7 in favor of the Huskies. Bourne's back-to-back points has given them 5 unofficially here in the first half. Cardenas. Over here goes to Primus. Salmon. Over goes in the wing to Mike Cardenas. Comes back, stops, picked up. Romaine. There's Marquis Salmon down in the middle. Ball got stripped. Comes back out to Romaine. Shot clock winding down. He's going to have to put it up. Oh, it doesn't beat the shot. Doesn't beat it. Oh, shot clock violation against the Huskies. Entering the game, number 10 now for the Huskies. Miles Ford. He's going to give Marcus Romaine a rest here. Fresh player in here for the Huskies. There he is, Miles Ford, digging down in defensive stance. Checking Haynes on the wing it goes. Inside it goes to the 7-footer. He loses it. Host down the dribble, down the lane. Good. 1 point lead now for the Huskies, 10-9. They're looking for another field goal. It's been at least a couple of minutes. Ford takes his first shot. Rebound way up top to the big center. Host on the wing to Haynes, back to Host. And they're going to say last touch by Saddleback. Number 33, Primitivo Gomez, 6'5", out of Arroyo High School, brings it over to his point guard, Jerron Primus. Over here comes a Ford. Salmon has it. Salmon picked up by the 7-footer way outside. Salmon on dribble drive is going to put it up. No, check it. Swings out to Gomez for a jump shot. Good. First points of the day for Primitivo Gomez. Score now reached 12-9 in favor of the Huskies. Bringing you a very, very good shots here on our video, on our camera work by Eric Sarney. We're on the floor here just at half court inside of Cerritos College. Oh, there's the big man, Connor Ford, good. Huge, huge man there. 7 feet. Oh, ball stolen. Bournes. Oh, he puts it up and in. Great individual defense there by Andrew Bournes. Bournes, number 10 on his jersey. Jerron Primus with it. Over to Ford. 13-12 now in favor of the Gauchos. Salmon sees Cardenas open for a three-pointer. Good. Second three-pointer of the game from Mike Cardenas. 6 points already in the book. 2 3-pointers. Gives the Huskies a lead back at 15-13. 12 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. Bournes got the hot hand for the Gauchos. Around the pick he goes. Oh, look out. Looks like he's traveling. Gomez takes the charge. And the foul is going to be charged to Dusty Baker on the player control foul. Primitivo Gomez out in front of the restricted circle, clearly eligible to take that charge, and he did so. Number 25 comes in for the Huskies. That's Richard Bivens. Comes in at 6'9". He takes out Primitivo Gomez. And number 24 comes in. Tayshawn Burton gives Mike Cardenas a rest. So Coach Mosley going deep into his bench here. 12 minutes left in the first half. ELAC Sports News coverage of the CCCAA Men's State Final. Day 2 of the Final Four. Primus puts up a left-handed jumper from 10 out. No good. Rebound. Fought for. And they say last touch by the Huskies. Brandon Fagans comes in for Saddleback. And he's going to give, looks like number 31, Colin Host, a breather. Dribble drive, puts it up. Oh, hit the backboard, no good. A lot of hands in there. Good defense by the Huskies. Shot taken by Malik Haynes, he missed it. 11:25 left in the first half. Huskies in the attack zone. Out here comes to Burton. Burton picked up by Barnes. Down it goes inside to Salmon. Puts up an 18-footer. Good. Marquis Salmon, 5th point on the game unofficially. 4-point lead for the Huskies, 17-13. Up on top it goes here to Fagans. Down goes to Haynes on the wing. Up on top it goes to number 30. That's Josh Meisier. Clock shot down to 10 seconds. Barnes on the dribble drive. Loses it, brings it back. Haynes. Fagan. Oh, got it. Oh, travel. Change that pivot foot. Number 30 in the game for the Gauchos, Josh Mishler. And number 41 comes in, Kyle Hogue. Saddleback's got some big players. 2 7-footers, Kyle Hogue. He replaces his teammate, Connor Clifford. Both 7-footers, both sophomores. Burton. Primus. Left-hander. Primus. Oh, there it goes up for a layup. Oh, that was number 25. Richard Bivens had a clear path to the basket, but just missed it with the left hand. Haynes. Around a pick by Fagans. Barnes. Around another pick by Hogue. Up on top. Switching defense now for the Huskies. Deep it goes into Hogue. Puts it up. Oh, he misses. Had a gimme there, but didn't have it off of the glass to the angle that he needed, and it came out. 9:45 left. 17-13 in favor of the Huskies. Burton. Burton puts it up. Oh, he is hammered. And he's going to go to the free throw line. Coming into the game for the Huskies, number 42. That's Marcus Bird. And Marcus Bird is going to give Coach Mosey and the Huskies some size in there. Bird goes 6'8", from J.W. North High School in Riverside. Meanwhile, Tashawn Burton out of Lusinger. Guard forward, he's a sophomore. And he misses the first free throw. And he goes 6'4". Marcus Romaine comes in now to give the starting guard, Geron Primus, a rest. 9:35 left. Clock is stopped. Action's been very good here. Nice pace, nice flow. Referees letting both teams play. And here we go now. Coming into the front court. Miles Ford, number 10 on his jersey, picks up Malik Haynes. Into the corner. Underneath to Andrew Barnes. Oh, gets a nice roll. Oh, 9 points on the game unofficially for Barnes. Cuts the lead to 3. It's 18-15 in favor of the Huskies. Huskies playing very deliberate and patient and under poise basketball here. Bivens turns around, guarded by Fagans. Oh, ball tapped away. Oh, and Bird saves it for Burton. Burton takes a jumper from 18 feet out, no good. Ford up high for the rebound. And Haynes comes down with it. Last touch by Saddleback. And coming back into the game as a starter, that's Dusty Baker. He's going to give Barnes a rest. Number 10 comes out, doing good work here for Coach Andy Ground. And Coach Ground told us that he's going to stick with his man-to-man. It's going to be that and chest-to-chest play here on defense. It's going to be their trademark in hopes of a win. Okay, here we go. Romaine. Burton stops, looks down in the low post for Ford. He pops out to the wing. Romaine pivots, tries to put it up, but he's going to be called for travel. Referee crew is very experienced here, led by Danny Yee. And he picked up that call from the slot, saw travel there, saw some movement with the pivot foot. Extra movement, I should say. Okay, Burton. Inside, up on top too. Oh, nicely batted away. Nearly stolen by the Huskies. Clifford back in the game, and there's Baker. Jump shot, puts it up and in. 18-footer. Dusty Baker for his first points of the game. Romaine bringing the ball up into the front court. Saddleback sloughing off just a little bit on their men. Bird is going to put up a left-hand jump shot. No good. Burton rebound. Right in the middle of the court. Burton's going to go from the corner. Three-pointer to Sean Burton. 4 points in the game now. And now the lead goes back up to 4, 21-17. Ford digging down on defense. Burton's going to pick up Baker. Cross court it goes to Fagans. Fagans stops. Up to Haynes. Good man-to-man pressure here by the Huskies. Now they're going to call a foul here with the hand checking. And coming back into the game is Colin Host. He's going to take out number 32, Brandon Fagans. Coming back in, Primitimo Gomez, number 33. 7:08 left in the half. Finals of the men's division here. State championship title on the line. Saddleback in white, East LA College in green. Here we go. Oh, nearly stolen by Burton. Yeah. Gomez steps in front of the pass, leading the charge. Oh, nice layup, good. Richard Bivens from Gomez. Sharing the ball, sharing experience. Oh, the Huskies, here comes Haynes. Behind the back dribble, over it comes. Oh, three-pointer. That was taken, no good. Josh Mishler took the three-pointer, and there was a rebound. Now away from the ball, it's going to be foul called against number 10. That's Miles Ford. Michael Cardenas comes back into the game here. He's going to give Miles Ford a rest. Cardenas is one of the starters for Coach Mosley. Back in the game is Borns, number 10. Bird's up on Baker. Baker tries to get around Bird. Ball's kicked by Marcus Bird. Violation. Shot clock at 25. 35-second shot clock in men's basketball. Haynes. Baker in the corner. Up on top it goes back to Haynes. Wants to get this offense going. Burns going to put up a three-pointer. In and out. Bird with the rebound. No, Bivens with the rebound. Check that. Gomez launches three. Good. Primitivo Gomez. And 5 points on the game in the game so far for Primitivo Gomez. (26-17), 9-point lead. Baker stops. Comes over here. In and out on the three. Burton way up high. Last shot taken by Host. And Romaine down the middle. In and out. Oh. And he's going to try and tie it up for a rebound. He wanted that ball back so bad. He stuck his arms in there for good measure. And he was fortunate to get the held ball. And the arrow favors the Huskies. Big play there. Very subtle play. Good hustle play there by Romaine. Cardenas. Michael, his first name. Trying to get it in before the 5 count. Here it comes up on top to Burton. Burton on the wing to Cardenas. Inside it goes. Bivens stops. Looking for a cutter. And now couldn't get his back foot out of the lane. A 3-second violation charge against the Huskies. A turnover. And with 5:25, here comes the Gauchos. Trail by 9. Post with the ball over to Haynes. Picked up by Burton. Oh, they're going to call a foul on the center. Oh, he knocked him to the floor. That was Gomez trying to guard up the big 7-footer. And as Connor Clifford turned to the hole, to the hoop, He flattened Gomez, so he took another charge. That's the second charge that he's taken in the game. Primitivo Gomez, number 33, having an outstanding first half here. Inside it goes to Bivens, loses it. Oh, ball's on the floor. They're fighting for it. Arrow's going to favor the Gauchos. And now the referee is going to award the ball out of bounds to the Saddleback Gauchos from the Orange Empire Conference. They were first place in the champions of South, number 1 seed with a record of 31-2 at the end of the season. And now they're 32-2 based on their Friday night victory. Okay, here we go. Post on a dribble drive, stops. Haynes, Bournes. Post, steps back for a jump shot, puts it up, good. 2-pointer. Checked out, they say Dusty Baker. Bad call on my part. Dusty Baker in for 2. 4 points in the game. Gomez puts up another jump shot, it's gonna be short. Baker with the rebound. Here he comes up the wing. Oh, nice pass. Oh, the referee's gonna call basket interference. They're going to claim that one of the Huskies tapped the ball as it came out. So basket interference, basket awarded to the Gauchos. And let's see who they credit that to. Possibly it was 25. We want to say Baker. We'll check the halftime stat though. Okay, Romaine, Bivens. Bivens posted up by Connor. Bivens around him. Oh, he's going to be fouled. Looks like he was ready for a power dunk. But the big man, Clifford, grabbed his arm, pulled him down, said, no, not here. 16 fouled on the Gauchos. Stepping to the line, number 35, Marquis Salmon. Salmon wants to give the East LA College Huskies some extra points. There's his first one. That's good. Shooting a second now. Marquis Salmon, we got him unofficially with 6 points. Second one looks good, is good. 7-point lead for the Huskies. 3:55 left in the half. 1-2-2 press. Oh, nearly batted away or tipped or deflected. Bournes over to Baker. Baker looking inside to the big man. Good. Connor Clifford, 6 points in the game so far. There's Primus in now, left-hander. Looks for Romaine. Romaine on the wing. Looking for a pick over to Cardenas. Cardenas has 2 3-pointers in the bank today. Romaine. And they're going to call a foul. They're going to call charging. Player control foul on Romaine. First player foul on Romaine. Ball out of bounds to the Gauchos. Malik Haynes has played all of the first half. No substitution for him. And there he's going to lose the ball. Almost loses the ball. Recovers it. Bournes with it. Up to Haynes. Haynes picked up by Romaine. Inside it goes to Connor Clifford. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Great play. Primitivo Gomez. He's sizing up on the big man there. And Burton comes back in for Romaine. 2:49 left. Haynes. Oh, nice. Oh, lob pass there for the big man. Clifford, 8 points. Here is Primus, Jerron Primus, picked up by Haynes. Got to watch out for the closely guarded call. And he loses it. Haynes stuck with him. Oh, here's going to be a foul called on Primus. And it's going to put the Saddleback Gauchos at the line for a 1-on-1. Okay, the emotional factors stepping into the game here. Referees giving both sides and both players, a lot of players, a caution. Be careful out here. Stay under control. 3 seconds now on the big man. Okay, into the game, number 32. Brandon Fagan, 6'8", it's out of Trabuco Hills, California. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. 3-point lead for the Huskies. Burton with it. Picked up by Borns. In the middle of the court, overcomes in the wing. Salmon. Cardenas. Up on top to Primus. 2 minutes now, 2 minutes. Gomez. Over to Salmon. Salmon, oh, as he turned, it got stripped away. There's Baker. Baker trying to go all the way to the hoop. Oh, and he misses an easy layup. Cardenas with the rebound, nearly stolen though. Tayshawn Burton brings it into the front court. 1:40 left. Burton. Salmon. Salmon crossing over, puts up a jump shot, fading away. No, hits the backboard, goes out of bounds. They're going to call it for the Saddleback Gauchos. .130 left in the half. Very, very good ball game here. Close and competitive is the words we're looking for. Here comes Burton, picking up on Malik Haynes, point guard. There it goes to Andrew Burns, Bournes. On the wing it goes, and it's going to be a whistle on the play.
Also, the Huskies 35, Salmon.
They're going to call the foul on 35, Marquis Salmon. 1-on-1 again. Oh, check that. And they're going to call an offensive foul there on Fagans. Okay. Team foul on Saddleback. That's going to put the next opportunity. That'll put the Huskies at the line for 1-on-1. Okay. Offense, yeah. No shots on the offensive foul. Here we go. Gomez up on top to Burton. Inside it goes to Gomez. Gomez picked up by Host. Gomez on the dribble drive. Oh, a lot of body contact. Oh, 3-second call again. Another turnover with 49 seconds left in the half. East LA College Huskies nursing a very, very tight lead. It's only 3 points. So on the floor, number 31, Host. Number 11, Haynes. Number 10, Borns. Number 42, Clifford. And number 25, Baker. Those are the Saddleback Gauchos on the court. Haynes dumps it in to Clifford. Jump hook, no good. Rebound, Salmon. And Primus, they were sharing the rebound. But Primus comes away with it as a point guard. Huskies can hold it for the last shot. 25 seconds left in the half. Primus, left-hander, up on top to Burton, all the way out here. Four-corner offense now by Coach Mosley. He's going to try and bring the Gauchos out to pick up man-to-man. Plenty of time left. No closely guarded yet. 10 seconds. Ball goes into Primus. Puts up a jump shot. No good. Rebound. Host has it. 3, 2, 1. He's going to throw it up from 50 feet. No good. That's going to be the final play of the game, and the score on the floor will read East LA College Huskies 28, the Saddleback Gauchos 25. We'll be back after the halftime intermission. This is East LA Sports Scene.
So, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, there's the whistle ready to sound. The start of the second half. Here we go for the state championship. The Huskies come out with it here at half court. Cardenas over to Romaine. His first name, Marcus. Marcus around a pick by Salmon over here to Primus. Back to Romaine. Romain around a pick by Gomez. Going to put up a jump. No, gives Gomez. Finds Cardenas. Good. Underneath. Nice give and go. Cardenas in for his 8th point of the game. 2 3-pointers and now an easy field goal here underneath the basket. Lead is now 5, 30-25 for the Huskies. Oh, blocked in there by Salmon. Coming out of the pack with it is the Gauchos. Host inside it goes to the big 7-footer. Oh, look out. Oh, nice. Good play there by East LA College. No call. Referee did not give East LA College the charge on that, and yet Clifford was unable to dunk it, put it up underneath for a basket. He missed an easy 2-footer, and then the ball was knocked out of bounds. Oh, Host puts it up for the basket. Lead cut to 3, 27-30 in favor of the Huskies. Here they come into the front court. Salmon. Over to Primus, up on the top for the weave to Romain. Romain looking for Cardenas. Back it comes to Salmon. Salmon takes the big 7-footer to the hoop, puts it up. Good. And a foul. They're going to need that from the big man, Marquis Salmon. Going to the line for and 1. First team foul of the half for the Gauchos. 5-point lead, 32-27. East LA College here in the historical spotlight of basketball for the men's program. Salmon completes a 3-point play, and we say that in respect for the fact that they've never been here at this level in the school history. They're going for the state tournament championship. Full court, or check that 2-2-1 press by the Huskies. Host, to Baker. Barnes up on top. It comes to Haynes. Malik, his first name picked up by Geron Primus. Baker. Back to Baker in the wing. Dribble drive, come into the hoop. Finds Host up on top to Barnes. Takes a 3-point shot. It's the rim, no good. Rebound, Salmon. Digs it out of the pack. Quickly, Romain. Cardenas. Huskies quickly in attack formation. Romain looking for Gomez. Oh, they're going to call pushing off. Player control foul by Primitivo Gomez. Doesn't agree with the call, but he separated the defender from him in terms of being able to guard him. 17:55 left in the game. Second half underway. 6-point lead, 33-27. East LA in front. Saddleback. Haynes, layup, no good. Good defense by Romain. And there's going to be a foul now. Foul's going to be called on number 10, holding on number 1, Cardenas. Second team foul, Marquis Salmon ready to inbound the ball here. There it goes into Primus. Salmon goes 6'7", Primus 6-footer, left-hander. Looks for Romain. Romain, one-on-one, guarded Burns. Okay, and the referee underneath called, Danny Yee called a player control foul on Marcus Romain. 2 player control fouls there on dribble drives, back-to-back there, well, almost back-to-back, separated by the and 1 by Salmon. Baker, guarded by Primus, up on top to Host. Over to Haynes. Haynes around Romain, in the drain, oh, ball knocked away. Good defense by Marcus Romain. Here goes Primus. Gonna put it up, misses, too far underneath. He slipped a little bit, got too far under the backboard. Haynes, oh, Barnes, and he puts it in. Looks like he got away with a travel. Referees are letting them play though, both sides. And there is Andrew Barnes receding now for his 11th point. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back after the timeout. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, back to the live action. Primitivo Gomez inbounds it to Cardenas. Oh, Cardenas over. It comes to Geron Primus. Westchester High School, hometown Southgate, California. Primus Cardenas out of A.B. Miller. Fontana. Salmon. Over to number 10, Miles Ford. Primus in traffic, brings it out top to Cardenas, puts up a three-pointer, no good. Oh, had a good look at it though. He's made his first two though, so he's two out of three on three-point attempts. Barnes down the lane, puts it up and out. Salmon gets the rebound, up high. 4-point lead for the Huskies, 33-29. 16 minutes left in the game. The winner will be crowned a state champion. And should the Huskies win, it will be history in the making. You're watching potentially a history-making game. Primus finds Gomez, puts it up. No good. Rebound, fought for. Save. Ford gives it to Primus. Let's go three-pointer. In and out. Misses. Oh, lipped out of the rim. It bounced a little too far. Hit the front and came out. Haynes. Around a pig by Clifford. Oh. Host is going to be tied up. Jump ball is going to favor the Gauchos. Alternating possession favoring Saddleback. 15:25 left. 33-29, 4-point lead here for the Huskies. Ball dumped into the 7-footer, puts it up. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul on the jump hook by Connor Clifford. He's a big 7-footer out of Ocean View, California. First one's good by Clifford. 9 points unofficially in the game for Connor Clifford. Bivens comes in for Gomez on ELAC. And here's the second by Clifford, that's good as well. An even 10 points for Connor Clifford, the big 7-footer. He is destined to be going to a Division I school in the fall. Okay, Mike Cardenas. Ford. Primus. Huskies running their weak side and their strong side offense. In it goes to Salmon. Salmon on the quick step to the hoop. Primus. Three-pointer, no good. Well, right there is Salmon for the rebound. Goes up to the hoop, no good. But there's a foul on the play. A lot of body contact. And they're going to call the big 7-footer in there with the body. Going to the hoop. Marquis Salmon. 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. Takes his first free throw, good. 4 for 4. Leads back up to 3 for the Huskies. 34-31, 14:51 left. Second free throw's up and good. 4-point lead now, 35-31. Light pressure applied here by Jerron Primus on the backcourt. Here's Haynes. Haynes has gone the entire game for Coach Ground and Saddleback. Here we go. Haynes tries to start the offense. Baker. Oh, ball nearly stolen. It is stolen. Good defense by Ford. He initiated that entire turnover. As Barnes tried to save it before it went out of bounds, but he threw it to Jerron Primus. Over here to Cardenas. Cardenas almost spotted up for, oh, knocked to the floor. And they're going to call a foul on Haynes for knocking Cardenas down to the floor. 14th foul against Saddleback. Substitutions coming in for the Huskies. Tashawn Burton coming in for Primus. Huskies now looking to get into their offense. Tashawn Burton guarded by Barnes. On the right side he goes. Oh, there it is. Miles Ford has it. Ford stops. Burton. Over to Cardenas. Ford puts up a three-pointer. No good. Cardenas up for the rebound. Gets it. Gives it over here to Salmon. Tip up. No good. Oh, no good. They're going to call basket interference. Oh, offensive goaltending. Basket interference. Or they're not going to give him that point. His hand was inside or over the rim, and so was the ball. And that wipes out a potential scoring possibility there for the Huskies. 35-31, 13:43 left. Burton is up on Haynes. One-on-one. Haynes comes over to Baker. No, check the host. Tries to dump it inside to Clifford. Good. They're finding him deep in the post, and they dump the ball in there to the 7-footer. 35-33. Favor of the Huskies. Burton all the way to the hoop. Draws a foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. And they're going to call the foul on Colin Host. 15 foul. On the other hand, the Huskies only have 3. Burton unofficially with 4 points in the game. Free throw's good. So the Huskies hitting the majority of the free throw. This is a good sign, as all free throw attempts are critical in completing. He misses the second one, very short. Oh, Bird in there trying to get the rebound off of Clifford. So the Huskies go a little bit bigger now. You got Bird at 6'9", along with Salmon at 6'8". And then you have the 3 guards out on top. There's Host. Stops the dribble. Borns, B-O-R-N-E-S. 12:50 left in the game. Haynes. Oh, nicely deflected out of bounds by Cardenas. Michael Cardenas, his first name. Oh, George Clifford gives the ball over to the wing. Comes in back to the big man. No good. Rebound. Coming up with it is Salmon. Cardenas. And he slows it down, gives it to Tayshawn Burton. Coach Mosley over there giving the instructions in the play call. Ford has it. Stops. Now he gives it to Burton. Burton's going to find Salmon way up on top. Now goes to Bivens. Bivens guarded by the 7-footer. He's going to put it up. Oh, blocked. Nicely smothered by George from behind. Borns is going to let a 3-pointer go. Good. Oh, it's going to tie the game up. Big points there by Borns. Ford. There it goes inside to Salmon. Picked up by Host. We have ourselves a brand new ball game. 36-36, 11:40 left in the game. Burton's going to put up a 3-pointer. Good. He answered it back. Tayshawn Burton, huge 3-point play. And now timeout taken by. Let's see who they charge that to. Would it be East LA or does it go to Saddleback? And it's going to be given to Coach Mosley. We'll be back in a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, we're back to the action, but prior to the ball being inbound, there was 2 players that were verbally going after each other. That was Marcus Romaine and Andrew Burns. They got double technical foul each. And now we start. Oh, and there is Milsher, number 30, puts in a basket. And that gives the Gauchos 38 points. They trail by 1 now, 39-38. And there's Bivens. Bivens puts up a jump shot. In and out. Rebound by Borns. Haynes. Very valuable point guard. Number 11 on his jersey. Malik, his first name, over to Burns. Oh, nearly stolen by Ford. Oh. Haynes wanted to shoot, goes up on top to Host. Back over to Barnes. He's a three-point threat. Dribble drive in the lane, puts it up. No good. Way up high is Bivens. Primus brings it down into the front court here for Coach John Mosley. Primus trying to go around. Oh, he lost the dribble. He was trying to go around Haynes, lost his balance, and the ball flew out of bounds. Turnover. 10-17 left. Huskies holding on to a 1-point lead. 39-38, 10-17 left in the game. Referee there wiping up the floor where Primus went down. Okay, here we go. Okay, Haynes walks it into the front court. Over here to Milsher. Josh, his first name. Oh, try to dump it in there to the center, and there's a whistle call. Foul call. And that's going to be the 15th foul against the Huskies. On the 7th, both teams will be shooting 1-1. 6 against Saddleback and 5 against East LA now. Inbound play coming here under the basket. Milsher. Post has it. Haynes, it goes into the big man. Clifford back out to Barnes for a three-pointer. No good. Rebound way up high for Primus. Left-hander brings the ball into the front court. 9:40 left inside the single-digit mark here. Burton looking for his teammate Ford. Puts up a shot. Good. Three-pointer. Miles Ford, his first points of the game. And it couldn't come at a better time for a three-pointer. 42-38, a 4-point lead now for the Huskies. Primus on top of Haynes. Haynes looks in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Clifford up for the rebound. Oh, they're going to call pushing off on East LA. Oh. That shot was taken from the corner by Host. It was no good. And on the rebound, right under the basket, or nearly under the basket, was Clifford, the big 7-footer, but they say he was pushed and didn't have a chance for the rebound. So Connor Clifford drew that foul. Here is Host for the putback on the inbound play. Colin Host, 8th point of the game. Here now the Huskies. Lead it by 2, 42-40. Jerron Primus in the corner, guarded by Haynes. Up on top to Ford. Back up to Primus. Salmon, dribble drive. Oh, Bivens, nice. Oh, up and under. Marcus Bivens. And Bivens out of Ridgeview High School in Bakersfield. 44-40. Clock continues to move. Primus. Oh, Haynes on a crossover. Oh, George. Clifford. Oh, he missed another putback, and here's a foul. As he got the rebound, he missed an easy shot. They're going to call the foul on Marquis Salmon. 1-1 now coming for the big man. So Connor Clifford shooting the 1-1. Fagan's now set to check in. Brandon Fagans for Saddleback. One and one, not two shots, so let's see what he does. Misses. And rebound was taken by Bivens. Burton in the corner. Huskies showing deliverance and patience. Burton. Salmon. Oh, they're going to call jump ball that he held. The defender had his hand on the ball. He tapped it. It as they would say, topped him. And now on the alternating possession, the ball goes to the Huskies. And it comes to Marcus Romaine. 6 seconds, 5 seconds on the free. He's going to have to shoot it too. And there's a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation again against the Huskies at a critical time. The bench is up on its feet trying to tell him to shoot. Players cannot hear. It's a very, 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 how would you call it? A very boisterous, a very loud group of spectators here at the state final. The women's final coming up at 3:30. This is the men's. As we close out the state JC basketball season here today. Oh, nice hands there. Good stepping in there by Salmon. He anticipated the pass and is awarded with the steal. 44-40 coming up on the 7-minute mark. Both teams will be shooting 1-on-1. Oh, ball's gonna. They say the ball was knocked out of bounds by Romaine off of his leg. Another chance here for the Gauchos to get back a little closer. They trail by 4. There's Milsher. Gives it in the corner to Haynes. Up on top to Burns. Burns wants a three-pointer. Takes it short. Gets his own rebound. He's going to try and put it up over the backboard. No. Misses. Oh, good screen out there by Bivens. Using his body there to get separation from the defenders. He hauled in a rebound. Big, big rebound there for the Huskies. Now they're going to bring Saddleback out. They're going to bring him out of their zone. No closely guarded call yet because the defender is now within 6 feet. But the shot clock is on. The Huskies have to get ready for a shot. Primus. Oh, he tries to go around Haynes. And now they're going to call a foul from behind on Haynes. 1-on-1. Going to the line will be Primus. There was a double team there, but they got caught for the foul. Going to the line, number 2, Jerron Primus. Big free throws here, 1-on-1. And he misses. A little too hard, not enough spin. Tension in the drama's building here in the final, a very good one. Between two basically even teams. Ball goes into Clifford. Backing up, puts up a jump hook, and good. In the lane. Connor Clifford. 2 points there. 14 points in the game for Connor Clifford. Cuts the lead to 2, 44-42. Salmon on top to Primus. Over to Burton. Inside it goes. Oh, gave the ball to Bivens for a dunk. It's going to be taken away. Turnover. And it looks like he might have been called for a travel or he stepped on the line. Another turnover for the Huskies, or against the Huskies. 5 minutes left in the game. Primus on top of Haynes. Trying to back him down, looking to get some separation. Baker, they're going to try and dump it down in there to the big center. Cross it comes to Milsher, puts up a three-pointer. No good. Oh, and now they're going to call Clifford over the back. Over the back. It's going to go against the big man. 4th foul. One more and he'll face elimination. Let's see what Coach Andy Ground does. Still plenty of time left. And George is going to stay in the game. Clifford, that is. Connor Clifford. Shooting 1-on-1 is Marquis Salmon. And first one's good. He got the shooter's touch and the shooter's rolled him. Caused the English to carry it right back into the hoop. 3-point lead, 45-42. And second one, no good. 45-42. And East LA crowd comes alive here, and there's 10 seconds. Oh my goodness. Haynes committed the mortal sin of not watching the game clock or the shot clock. And he used 11 seconds to get the ball into the front court. As we looked up at the shot clock and it read 24. Good call. Very critical call by the crew chief, Danny Yee. That's what officiating is all about at this level, to pay attention and know where you are in the game, and surely he proved that. So turnover against the Gauchos. We'll be back in a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene.
As former student athletes, coaches, and administrators, they understand the importance of challenge.
Okay, here we go now. Back to the action. Let's set things for you here. Romaine. And it goes to Bivens. Bivens holds the high over his head, brings it out here to Salmon. Crossover dribble. Trying to get it up and in. No. Rebound. Kicked away. Comes to Primus. Big break there for the Huskies. They get a new shot clock. As Salmon tried to power that in underneath the basket, but the big 7-footer wouldn't allow that. Primus looking for some opening, looking for a cutter, looking for someone to get around a pick. Here comes Salmon with the pick over to Marcus Romaine. Romaine on the dribble drive, puts it up, and oh, it's a miss. And he's going to be called for a foul, trying to reach in and get the ball back. He worked hard to get underneath the basket for a shot, but had a bad angle. And he missed it. The ball came off the rim, and then Saddleback had the rebound. Both teams with 18 fouls now. And going to the line is the big man, Connor Clifford. Coming back into the game, Mike Cardenas. Cardenas is going to give Romaine a breather. Mike Cardenas, #1, is 3-point specialist for the Huskies. And first one's good. Connor Clifford scores his first of 2 on the 1-on-1. Back in now is number 31, Colin Host. Baker, Clifford, Burns, and Haynes are the 5 for Saddleback. And now Coach Brown's going to take Clifford out and put in Fagans. Fagans 6'9" for the Gauchos. Okay, here comes Primus. 45-44, 1-point lead. Circular patterns here for the Huskies, in and through the lane and back up on top. Here's Cardenas looking for this player to pop out on the wing. There's Burton. Burton over here up on top. Shot clock winding down. Burton going to put it up here to Bird. No good. Air ball. Would have been a shot clock violation had they recaptured it. And now timeout's going to be called by the Saddleback Gauchos. They trail by 1, 45-44 with 3:09 left. We'll be back in a moment after the timeout. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, here we go now. Back to the action. 3 minutes coming up left in the game. Haynes, Malik, his first name. Picked up by Burton. Dribble drive into the hoop, into the lane is Baker. And Baker responds after the timeout with a bucket. And with that bucket, the Gauchos go up on top, 46-45. Huskies took the lead and maintained it for most of this game until at that point when Dusty Baker hit a driving layup in the lane. Salmon. Oh, it's blocked. And it was blocked by Clifford. The big man went up and blocked it. He challenged him. And possession goes to the Gauchos. Into the nitty-gritty time of the game here. Haynes guarded by Gomez. Gomez. He runs into a big pick there by Clifford. Milsher puts up a three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Here comes the Huskies. Primus. He's going to wait and see what the defense does. Now timeout's going to be called by Coach John Mosley with 1:53 left. 46-45 in favor of the Gauchos. We'll be back after the timeout. Okay, here we go now. 1:53. Drama, tension, everything is here at this game. It's been a good one. Oh, floater. Oh, putting it up. Oh, my goodness. Salmon had it. Was 2 feet away from the basket. It couldn't get it to drop in. And here we go the other way. Saddleback with it. Oh, heartbreak opportunity lost there by the Huskies. Now another timeout taken by Saddleback. Coach Andy Ground. We'll be back after the timeout. This is East LA Sports Scene. Back to the action. Here we go. This is it. 1 minute and 23 seconds left in the game. 46-45 in favor of Saddleback in white. Romaine up on Haynes. Dribble drive by Baker. Going to the hoop. And it goes in. Dusty Baker beat his man and went to the hoop. 1 minute now. Come 1:05. Salmon. And he's going to draw the foul. Stops the clock. Marquis Salmon going to the line and did what the right thing to do there to stop the clock and put points up on the board. 48-45 in favor of Saddleback. First free throw's good. A lot of pressure. Marquis Salmon. Marquis Salmon out of Village Christian High School in hometown of Lancaster, California. Second free throw also good. Big points there by Salmon. Primitivo Gomez stepped into the game here for defensive purposes. He's going to be on Baker. Haynes over here to Milsher. Josh, his first name, back to Haynes, guarded by Romaine. Oh, ball stolen away, taken. Here comes Gomez. Gomez. Oh, they're going to say that Primus had it. And the ball, they said, was knocked out of his hand. It was a 3-on-1. 41 seconds left. Great turn of events on that last steal by the Huskies, but they could not capitalize on the offensive side of it. They turned the ball over. Big play. 25 seconds left. They do have to shoot. The shot clock's at 18, 17. Haynes.
Let's go, Blake.
Primus. 9 seconds in the shot clock. Puts it up and good. Oh, Haynes. 50-47. Burton puts up a three. Oh, he misses. And there's going to be the game right there. Timeout. Timeout called. Timeout was called with 0.3 seconds left, but Haynes with a driving layup. And that was his first points of the game. It could be the game-winning shot. Malik Haynes. Oh, my goodness. What a play. And then Saddleback just threw the ball down court, thinking that the time wouldn't run out, but no, there's 0.3 seconds left. Not enough time to put up a shot, but the Huskies do have the ball. The official buzzer has not gone off yet. A lot of drama still left here. They're going to put the clock back up to .6. There is still enough time to shoot with .6 seconds left in the game. So recapping that last series of events, we had Tayshawn Burton take a three-pointer that missed badly. And then Saddleback came on down and put the ball in the basket for the lead. Now we're set with .6 seconds left in the game. We'll see what happens after the timeout. This is East LA Sports Scene.
Dusty, you got that ring, baby!
Tonight, Los Angeles.
Hey, let's go, Daniel! Let's go, Dusty! Finish it off, Dusty!
And that's it right there. You saw the final play. And the ball was stolen on the inbound pass from Tayshawn Burton. And there's the pandemonium now. Breaking news for the Saddleback College Gauchos. They are the state champions. And a very, very strange ending to a very good game. Nonetheless, we certainly had a great time bringing you our coverage of the East LA College Huskies playing for the first time in the state finals. And Coach Mosley certainly is on a run here to bring the Huskies back, hopefully on a very consistent basis. So that will do it for the play-by-play coverage of the state final. The Saddleback College Gauchos 50, East LA College Huskies 47, getting ready for the player presentation and the award ceremony here at Cerritos College. We'll be back in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to turn your attention to Senate Helen.
Hello, boy, coach!
Okay, right here in the post game, and it's a very, very humbling experience. A sad day in terms of losing the game, but a very positive day in terms of Primitivo Gomez representing East Los Angeles College for the first time in history. And you guys had a wonderful season, a great season, and also, of course, at the end of the season, all tournament here. So your thoughts, Primitivo, first on the season and then on the tournament?
It's a tough way to finish, you know?
Yes.
We played hard all season. Probably the hardest working we were probably the hardest working team in the whole state.
Yes.
Played hard today, and I mean, it just didn't work out.
It's, like they say, it's a game of runs, it's a game of turnovers, it's a game of you got to use that strategy at the end of the game. Unfortunately, it didn't go an extra pass, an extra hold, an extra timeout, and it's a different game. But nonetheless, you battled all the way through. You held a big lead in tonight's game, but then they kept at it. They kept in their offense, and no team was looking down at each other. They just kept toe-to-toe.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, both teams play hard. Came down to the little things, you know. Games like this.
Yes.
It's the little things that win you the game, and one less turnover, and we win the game. One, you know.
Yes. And Primitivo, your play this year has been very, very outstanding. Coming in when Coach Mosley needed you, starting you, perhaps coming in as reserve, but nonetheless giving it 100%. And we got to commend you and compliment you on your persistent play all season long.
Yeah, thank you. You know, Coach Mosley got us working hard, so we don't give up. You know, no matter what the situation's going, we just never give up during the season, and that's what happened.
Primitivo Gomez, of course, the pride of El Monte and Arroyo High School. Now this is your second year. You're a sophomore. You'll be moving on. Any ideas yet of where you may be in the fall and September?
No, I still got to wait and see. Let's see what comes up after this coming weeks and make a decision then.
And lastly, your thoughts on having represented East LA College at the highest level. Your names are going to go into the record book at East LA College, and you'll have that to remember for a long time. Your thoughts on this season and how you played and just the chemistry of the team.
It's great. I mean, fun experience overall. You know, like I said, we worked super hard, and it sucks. We had to finish this way, but overall, I think we're proud of each other. You know, we stuck through the tough times in the middle of the season, and it is what it is. You know, we gotta move on.
Well, you keep us informed of where you're going to be next fall, because you're certainly going to be able to fit into some coaches' program at the next level, whether it's Division 1, 2, or 3, or NAIA, wherever it is. You should be a scholarship player next year.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Okay, Primitivo Gomez.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good game, good season.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. Okay, we'll be back now with the next player. We're going to speak to Marquis Salmon. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, now speaking with Marquis Salmon, the tower of power, the man inside, the backbone of the physical work of East LA College Huskies, and he put it all in and left it out on the court tonight. A very, very, I could say, a hard loss. But nonetheless, you look at the bigger picture, Marquis, and your talents, your strengths led the Huskies to this very game played in the state final. Your thoughts, number one, on the season, and then on today's game?
I thought we had a great season. We came prepared every day in practice, mentally, physically. You know, we had a lot of draining days. But, you know, we said one game at a time. You know, we had a little run in the season where we lost about 5 games. You feel me? But the thing is just to keep pushing on. You feel me? Just to keep working and strive for once we made the playoffs, we knew, you know, we could take it all.
And the second season came up, but there were still those doubters, those non-believers, and you guys kept putting it on the floor. You left it on the floor with win after win after win, and kept upsetting people. And that had to give you guys a big jolt of confidence.
Yeah, that really did, you know. And we know what we could do when we were capable of doing as a team. And we just want to come out strong. And unfortunately, you know, we lost by 3 today, you know, on some mishaps on defense and, you know, a little offensive awareness capabilities. But we'll get it back, and we're going to come out strong next year.
And you're a freshman, so you're coming back next season. Hopefully you'll see you back in the Huskies program. But you're a product of Village Christian out of Riverside, California. Your thoughts on your family and all those supporters, your coaches and mentors that help you to get where you are?
Yeah, I appreciate everybody that helped me. You know, my family right behind me is big supporters. Coaching staff always behind me, so close family and friends. So it's been a good year for us. And I feel that, you know, we're going to come out next year very positive, and it should be a fun year.
And a selection to the all-tournament team, that's got to put a very good positive hit on your resume as well.
Yeah, it's nice to do that. I just come out here, try to play basketball, try to do what I can to win. And, you know, hopefully that next time that will result in a W. Okay, and
lastly, your courses of studies at ELAC, because you got one more year, and then you're preparing and in fact, if you don't get offered between now and the signing period, you're going to come back and, of course, get your AA or possibly, and what course are you thinking of studying now?
Yeah, as of right now, I'm going to the sports medicine. But, you know, I'm trying to get my AA by the summer. So hopefully if I decide to stay next year, it'll be just the easy classes. Or if I decide to go D1 right after this summer, you know, that's also a possibility too.
We want to wish you the best wherever you go, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Okay, now we're going to ask for Coach John Mosey in a moment. This is East LA Sports Team. Okay, here we are now with head coach John Mosey, and coach, a tremendous season, but it came down to one game today, and I know if you could turn the clock back, you might have looked at it a little different, but nonetheless, this is the nature of the game, competing at the highest level. Absolutely. The state finals. Coach, your thoughts on number one on the season, and then on today's game.
Well, first of all, I'm just proud of our guys and what they've done and what they've accomplished. You know, I give all praise to God for what He's done as well to get us here. And you know, our guys have done a good job. I mean, we had a tough stretch mid-season, and we were able to fight through that and climb all the way up to the top. Guys are not quitters. It's just unfortunate that, you know, the game comes down to possessions, and we didn't handle our possessions as well as we could have. And you know, hey, you can fault me, but we just got to, you know, you just weren't able to handle the possessions. But we did that in the other games, which got us here. And unfortunately, we didn't come up with good possessions in this game. But credit to Saddleback, they made it tough on us, and you know, they made the plays down the stretch. Could have went either way.
And this was a game where the opponents were staring down each other for the entire 40 minutes, yes, right up into the very last basket, and then even a very strange ending where the ball was still alive and had one chance at 0.6 seconds to get the ball in. But a couple of things kept the Husky season going, and that's been indicative. Yes. Never when you say never, it's still alive.
Absolutely. So And so all the things that maybe didn't happen here, they happened in, I guess, 6, 7 other games, and which we're excited about, and I'm proud of the kids, man. They've done a good job. Heartbreaks to them because, especially the sophomores, Preemy and Mike Cardenas, Rochelle, Marcus, those guys, Tayshawn, those guys, they battled for, some of those guys for 2 years, and they've done what they're supposed to do, and they've, grinded it out, and this is the result of it. It's a reward to be in the finals. It hurts right now, but they'll look back and realize that, hey, we accomplished something.
As we said in our write-ups, the forces, I say plural because the men and the women's program are gelling at the same time.
Yes.
And Coach Turner has done a great job. You've done a great job. And now, I said forces, plural, to be reckoned with in the state, in the conferences. And you've got to be very happy and proud about the way the program is headed, how it's going.
Absolutely. We've got guys that are committed and they've bought into the program. And I think that's important. And what's been important, we have good assistant coaches, which is important as well, and good support staffs and good counselors and all those different things that help a program be successful. So it's not just the players or coaches, it's the whole support staff which helps us be successful, and it's coming along in every way around the campus, and just the spirit is there. So we're excited about the progress, and I'm an alumni. I'm a Husky through and through, so I'm all for it and excited about the progress that we've made.
And Coach, one other aspect that we want to interject here, because we watch our teams, we watch our community, and we see for the first time out of the president's chair himself, he comes to the games.
Absolutely.
President Marvin Martinez has been a big supporter of athletics at ELAC.
Absolutely.
Talk a little bit about that.
He's come to games last year and this year, and so it kind of tells you where we're at in his commitment to athletics and us being successful.
Yes.
That's where it starts. It starts up top. And so if Martin, he comes out and supports us, I mean, the kids are excited. He came in the locker room when we won a couple of our games, and that helps the kids to know that we got support all the way from the top. And he knows the game, too. He talked about a few things, and he knows the game. So I'm excited to have somebody in our leadership that's excited about athletics, and the commitment to the kids, to seeing them matriculate and move on and get scholarships and all those different type of things.
And Coach, one last question before we let you get back to the team and the bus and get back to school. But the recruitment process has just begun again. And You're never resting, you're never stopping, you're always looking. And this speaks very, very, very highly of the program. Might we be seeing some other kids to come in from local schools and the surrounding areas to step in and say, hey, I want to be part of East LA College basketball program?
Absolutely. I mean, we got a buzz now, and so all the kids that are excited about what we got going on at East LA College, they'll come forth a little bit more, because there's thousands, there's hundreds and thousands of kids, and so we're not always able to see them, but now we get those that reach out to us as well, so it helps us a little bit more, and we're excited about the community, and we have our prospect camp, which we bring out all the students from the local schools, Garfield, Roosevelt, all those local schools. We had Frankie Aguilar in our prospect camp and brought him in, and Primitivo from Arroyo, and so we're excited about what the local product brings as well.
Well, we want to give you our vote of confidence, as you've always been good to us. We want to come right back and acknowledge you for the just the opportunities that you've given us at East LA Sports Scene to be part of your program, not directly, of course, in the team itself, but the support system for media. We thank you for, very much for letting us come in and cover you. We wish you could have seen you more often, Coach, but we need more home games.
We need more home games, absolutely. Yeah, we only had a couple. Well, what's interesting, all the home games we thought we were going to get in return, nobody wanted to come to the E Arena no more.
Oh, my goodness.
Nobody wanted to come, so we didn't get any preseason games. We'll get some return games here next year, but we couldn't get anybody in the gym other than conference. So I guess that's the reputation and where we're at right now. They're running from us.
Well, the imprint has been set by Coach John Mosley on the state tournament. No strangers anymore to this experience. You've broken, as they say, the barrier. And many other players and teams will be coming back here to this environment because you know what it's like, Coach, to be here, and you know how to prepare teams. We want to thank you for a great season. We want to do more, and we will do more with you next season at East LA College. So on behalf of East LA Sports Team, myself, Rico, and Eric Sarney, and all of our staff, Thank you very much. We also want to say very, very a big props to Mario Villegas.
Absolutely.
To help us out with Alcone, too. So
Absolutely.
we look
Thanks.
forward to seeing you again, Coach.
Thanks. We're excited about next year. We got to get ready.
All right. Coach John Mosley, thank you very much. Coach. Thank you. All right. Okay, that's going to do it. And here we are now for the wrap up of the game. The Huskies lose a heartbreaker, and we'll bring you more of our coverage of the East LA Huskies next season as this wraps up community college basketball here on the local front. So both the women and the men, props, kudos, congrats to them for making it this far into the state tournament. Couldn't have asked for a better ending than being in the Final Four and the men being in the title game. So on behalf of Eric Sarney and Rico Cabrera, thanks for watching this edition of East LA Sports Scene. We will see you on our next edition. Take care and stay tuned. EastLASportsScene.com.